Today's video is actually based on a comment slash question from one of our YouTube subscribers, and that question is if we could upload more speed reading exercises related to digital-based reading. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to be using the tool AccelaReader, which is at AccelaReader.com and spelled that way. All you do is copy and paste your text into here. I know some of you are already familiar with this tool. We're just going to run through a few speed reading exercises as we go along, and we'll do them a little differently from some of the other videos that we've done before. So first, we're going to use this article as an example from The Onion. Financial experts recommend just waiting until chaos is law of the land. Okay, and we're just going to copy the text. We're going to paste it into the program, and then we're going to begin. Now, the default on this application is to go 200 words per minute. What it's going to do when I hit the read button, it's going to blink the words in the middle of the screen here. Now, you're perfectly capable of reading more than one word at a time, so I suggest you change some of these defaults. So you go to the settings, we can change the speed right here. Instead of 200, let's go a little bit faster. This is average reading speed's like 150 to 250. We're going to go 300, okay? See if you can keep up. And instead of one word at a time, let's change that to 2 words at a time. So we're going to be going 2 words at a time. So all we're going to do is we're going to click read. Let's read this at 300 words per minute. And after this, we're going to do a speed reading exercise. Here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to switch things up and do a speed reading exercise. We call these speed drills because the whole point is to help you improve your speed. All you got to do is double this number. What we're going to do is essentially reread this article at double the speed. We already read it at 300. Let's bump it up to 600. So I'm going to use some keyboard shortcuts to make this a little faster. You can use the up and down arrow keys to increase your speed by 25, as you can see right there. So let's go ahead and try that out. We're going to go a little bit faster here, going 600 words a minute. Let me change the speed. So you see it's now set to 600 words per minute. All we're doing is we're going to restart. So I'm going to hit the R key back at the beginning. And all you're doing now is skimming. So don't worry if comprehension isn't perfect. I mean, you already got a certain level of comprehension when you read it earlier at 300. Now we're just going to practice a speed reading exercise going double our normal rate. Or by the way, this is also making assumptions. Some of you are reading maybe more than 300 words per minute. Some of you 300 words per minute, maybe that's too fast. Maybe you're at a slower rate. But basically when we're doing these exercises, you go at your comfortable rate first, and then you double it for the speed reading exercise. So let's try it out. Here we go. All right, so that was 600 words per minute. Now let's do the same thing, but switch up a few little settings here. Instead of this article, we're going to take this one right here from The Onion as well. Disney acquires all of America's children for $52 billion. Cool. Ship them to us, and we will do as we wish, says CEO. Okay, we're going to, again, this is just a quick little article for us to read. We're going to read it first, and then we're going to do a speed drill. So I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm copying the text. I'm going back to some new text. So I'm going to hit the N key for new text here. We're going to paste in the new text. We're going to hit begin. And I'm going to drop the speed down because we're going to read it first. The speed we're going to set is, we did 300 earlier. Let's now try going 350. Okay? And instead of 2 words at a time, I want to make a little change here and see if you're more comfortable with it. we're going to change the settings to 3 words at a time. Some people are more comfortable seeing 3 words at a time than 2. Let's try it out. And again, this is all just meant for practice. So even if this is too fast or too many words at a time, try your best to keep up. And it's inconsequential information. I mean, we're reading just a satirical article here, and it's all meant for practice. So the whole point of practice is to push ourselves out of our comfort zone. That's how we get better at anything. So let's try it out. 350, 3 words at a time. Try your best to read and understand the material. Here we go. All right, so that was 350. Now we're going to jump in and do a speed drill. So we're going to double up this number. All right, we already read it. Let's put it up to 700 words per minute. We're going to go a little faster. I'm going to restart by hitting the R key, back to the beginning. And let's just skim through what we already read. This is meant to be practice. The whole idea behind doing this is if we want to read faster with comprehension, we got to start by seeing the words faster. And how do we do that? Well, we just see the words faster through material we already read. And we happen to be going double our normal speed. So let's try it out. We're going 700 words a minute in this exercise. Here we go. All right, so that was 700. Let's do another article. We're going to read this one at 400 words per minute. So we've got here a study. 83% of marathon spectators only attend for the sick thrill of watching fellow man suffer. Okay. Oh, and this is article is based out of Chicago. Look at that. That's my hometown. We're going to copy the text. We're going to paste it back into the program. We're going to hit begin. I'm going to bump up the speed earlier. Remember, we read at 300. We even did 350 reading. Now we're going to do 400. I'm going to leave this at 3 words at a time. Not going to mess with any of the other settings. And let's go ahead and try your best to read this material at 400 words per minute. Here we go. Okay, so that was 400. Let's do one final speed drill at 800 words per minute. So we're just going to bump up the speed all the way to 800. And let's see if we can just do one final drill. Again, don't worry if you don't have perfect comprehension. This is going to be a very, very fast rate. It's 800 words per minute. But the goal is, hey, you know what? We already read this article at 400. Now we're just going to skim through it at 800. This is a good way to practice on your own. You could do these drills on your own. And of course, you would do them at speeds that are comfortable to you. Let's try 800 words a minute as a speed reading exercise, what we would call a speed drill. Here we go. Okay, so there we go. That was another speed drill. You can do these drills on your own. Again, this AccelaReader program is a free tool that we created a number of years ago. Very easy to use. There are some other settings you can explore on your own, but I just wanted to do a few sample exercises in this video because we did have a request in the comments. By the way, keep sending those requests. If you have any other questions that you want us to cover on this channel, we are more than welcome to address them. I'm Paul Novak from RSVP. Thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of the day. Take care.